Hi there, I'm Guy Madden. Welcome to Keyhole. Thanks for coming out. It's with a little bit of trepidation that I present you with this film. It's a film that meant a lot to me. I rubbed my heart raw making it. Really opened myself up and decided to be as honest as possible about my feelings towards my family, my childhood home, a lot of memories that meant a lot to me. When I watched it, objectively, I realized that my willingness to be very abstract was something that got away from me, and that the needle on the old abstractometer got buried in the red. So bear with the film. It's honest, but I'm not so sure that honesty is completely accessible. I learned something every time out. This time I think I learned that no matter how much I'm feeling, there's no guarantee that that feeling's contagious. It takes a lot of craft. But I really let her rip anyway. You see, for a long time I'd wanted to make a ghost story. Well, let me back up a little bit. Sorry about this lack of energy. I'm not used to just talking to a camera, and I can see my own reflection in the lens. It's very disconcerting. I'm a haunted person. I mean that proudly, no self-pity or whatever. I'm very connected with my past, with the past, with my place in the great flow of time and everything. And so I'm always playing around with ghosts, and I don't really believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts only when I'm holding a camera. They're very useful to me when I'm making a movie. But when I'm not, I don't believe in them. But I wanted to make a genre picture because for the longest time people are saying, Guy, your movies are kind of hard to classify, and I'd say, well, thank you. And then people would say, especially distributors, they'd say, no, that's not good because we can't let prospective viewers know what they are. So make a genre film. I decided then, I'm going to make a genre film. And then remembering some old Bowery Boys movies, like Spooks Run Wild and things like that, and I thought, well, how about a mashup of two genres, ghosts meet gangsters? And then I started to think about what I really wanted to make a movie about and what really haunts me. And I guess I've just made a career out of making movies about things that haunt me. It's a good enough reason to make a film. You're haunted by something. Make a film about it. Maybe you'll cure yourself. Usually cure yourself by making yourself sick of the subject. Maybe I've done that with this one. Anyway, I've decided to make a film about a time in my childhood home that haunts me. I read on Wikipedia, just before making this film, a plot summary for Homer's The Odyssey. And I realized that Homer and I had both been abandoned by our fathers. My father abandoned me by dying. Who knows about Homer? After my father died when I was 21, I think I was too scared to grieve, so I instead grieved on the installment plan. 1,000 easy payments spread out over a number of years in dreams. I would have these dreams in which my father hadn't died at all, but had simply gone away to live with a better family preferred over ours. Often he would just come home for a couple minutes just to pick up a razor, some aftershave, his glass eye, something he'd forgotten. And I had 2 minutes to convince him that our family was worth living with. Our family was worth loving. And I always failed. And then I woke up and I was left with a really strong sensation that I had just been with this man that had died. Well, I had these dreams for many years, so in some cases it had died 5 years, 10 years, 15, even 20 years earlier. So strange. Only in my dreams could I remember how his voice really sounded. So a kind of a sense that I'd been with him very recently sometimes stayed with me right till lunchtime. Also staying with me till lunchtime was this sense that I'd been abandoned all over again. There's not a wit of self-pity in this, I was always intrigued by this mixture of really sweet and really sad feelings. I like finding it in literature and other movies, and I aspire to mix up emotional opposites all the time, because let's face it, they occur in our lives all the time. I'm kind of a one-trick pony that way, but that's what I try to do. Mix up little opposite feelings and see what comes out. Ideally, this is a movie you need to see 3 times to understand it, but apparently they'll only let us show it once this evening, so I hope you enjoy it. Please enjoy the evening as much as you can after this gaseous intro. I beg of you. Thank you.